What's up guys, I'm Daniel and this is my reptile room update for April 2020. Nothing much has changed compared to the last reptile room, but if you guys are new, welcome. If you guys would like to see more, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think by commenting down below in the comment section down below. Be much appreciated. We'll start off with this girl. This girl's name is Crystal. She is my diamond carpet python. She's the largest snake I've got, but not the oldest. She currently lives here. I'll get into the setup in just a minute. She's just over 2 meters long now, around 4 years old. Beautiful snake. As you can see, she's quite large. Only bit me a couple times, and that's only because my finger was in the way of the food. But she's a beautiful snake. She decided to take an interest in the camera, I think. Yeah, say g'day. Yeah. Beautiful snake. Chill as anything. Only bites when she wants to have a little nip as food. But defensive wise, only when she's in the cage she might hiss every now and then. But when she's out, she's chill as anything. Sometimes I take her down to the local field, let her out in the sun, go for a little slither in the grass. But if she's not out there, she'll be in this setup. Here she is. Yeah, if you guys want to see some videos on her, just let me know. I'll be making a setup video just after this, I'm pretty sure, on everything about the setup, what I feed her, just everything about diamond carpet pythons that you should know before you purchase one. Yeah, down to what are you doing? But yeah, let's get to her setup. So this is Crystal, my diamond python setup. I was going to put her back in, but she decided to chill for a bit. We'll see if we can get her to go on her log. There you go. So this is where she stays at this present time until I have some new ideas of building a new setup or getting her a new tank. She's not first on the list though. Currently the turtle's on the first on the list, and then the outdoor pit. But yeah, this is Crystal's setup. It is a 4 foot by 2 foot by 3 foot. I can't remember the brand, but reptile enclosure. Got nice universal rock background. Got some nice little shelves, not shelves, sorry, little platforms that she can stay on. That's her favourite one up there. This one she never uses. Also got a few over here. I was hoping to one day plan on making, like cutting all this out and making a waterfall come off here, straight down into a water dish. But then also I'd have to cut out a water dish to get like the cycle going. So one of the plants, plant there that comes out quite a lot. Another plant there. Substrate is koi mix that you get from your local Bunnings. You got one of these hides that come off a tree, I can't remember which tree. Heat mat there, which is only on when it's a cold day. It's currently quite warm here in Australia. And yeah, if you look back here, that's where she always hides, behind there. Got an LED strip straight across the tank. But besides that, that's Crystal. Down here, I have a second setup that I shall get a light for. I'll just unscrew this light. I'll use this light. Got a second setup in here for a possible new addition that will be coming soon, in the maybe next few months. Don't know what I'll put in here yet, just thinking. I'm planning on putting 4 tanks in here, get rid of the doors and put tank there, and 2 different types of tanks at the bottom. And it'll be 2 different species of geckos, so species here, there are different species on the bottom. So let me know what type of gecko species you'd like to see. But yeah, there's nothing much, just a T2 or T1, I can't remember, Reptile 1 setup. Water dish in there, couple branches, plant, koi mix setup. Got a heat mat at the bottom. And you've also got, yeah, on here it checks the humidity. It's just off because I kicked it on accident, because the battery's a bit loose. In this second one is nothing really, just spare stuff. And that's Crystal's setup. And we'll move on to the next animal now. So this is Sunshine. She's my female Murray River turtle. I'll actually step on this side so she's better off in the light. As you guys can see, she's getting pretty big compared to my hand here. She is a short neck or Murray River turtle. Let's see if I can focus for you guys. There we go. Beautiful girl. She's the oldest reptile I have out of all the animals here at my house, slash backyard, slash lounge room, slash garage, what do you want to call it. She's currently in this 4-foot setup. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, she'll be growing probably a little bit bigger than this. Can't wait to have a big female turtle out in the backyard one day. See, she's got these big claws. See if I can get them out for you. Yeah, they're pretty big. I'll put her back in for you guys. And I'll show you the complete setup. So this is Sunshine's setup. It's a 4-foot custom made aquarium. It's got a nice wood cabinet, it's got wood hood. Underneath just an LED strip that goes straight across. Got its nice custom rock wall background at the back there. Got your heater, got your filter, sucks in, your filter in, and then you got your filter out, which is the waterfall. Got your bricks there so she can get up and out of the water. This is why she's the first on the list, because she's getting a bit big for this tank, as you can clearly see. Thinking of getting her into a custom made 8-foot. That would mean I'll probably move Striker, which we'll get to him soon, inside with Crystal, different tank. I'm thinking of selling that tank. I'm keeping that tank for a new addition coming either the end of this year or the start of next year. Well, to be exact, the new addition will be in there and Striker will be back in here, because Striker doesn't really need to climb. It's not really a climbing species of snake. Got gravel as substrate. Got a rock hide, not for her, for the yabby, and there was a fish in here, but she ate it. Got some plants in here. Also got some snails in here. Good old Rory at the Mobile Dragon Training Zoo gave to me. There's a yabby that's blocking that up. There's also snails in here, which I'm trying to find for you guys. Usually they're just chilling here somewhere. Well, there's some in there somewhere. I think Rory gave me 3 or 4, maybe 5, to help clean up all the moss, but I watched Sunshine eat 1 to 2 of them right in front of me, so I quickly chucked the snails in there and haven't seen them since. In the cabinets, first one you got a filter. It's an Aqua One CF700. Does pretty good. Got some grass on the bottom there, just for looks kind of thing. In here, spare supplies, spare gravel, stuff like that. In here, spare filter, which is an Aqua One again, I believe, just a different model. Spare tubing, spare light sockets, and all that. And now, I'll move on to the next animal, which is Striker. So this little guy is Striker. Here's my male blonde spotted python. He's currently in shed at the moment, so his coloration's a little dark, as you guys can see. He's usually a bright caramel. I'll put a photo just here. And yeah, first snake that I forgot. He's about just under 1 meter. He's part of the Antaresia family. His full name is Antaresia maculosa. Also shares the family with Stimson's pythons, children's pythons, pygmy pythons. Pretty sure that's it. I can't remember at the top of my head. So we'll get to his setup in a minute. Got him from Kellyville Pets. I never thought I'd get an animal from a pet store, but I saw this guy and I had to have him because he's just such a beautiful snake. Yeah. Used to be I bought him in a little snake starter kit, about that big. He was probably about that long, tiny as. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. Literally about 4 months before, or 5 months before I got Crystal. And just haven't stopped since. So there's Striker. I'll show you his setup. So here's Striker's setup. It's just a 3-foot Reptile One enclosure. Heat light that's never on, just for show. Or when it's a cold day. UVB. Also got a heat mat that's on underneath that rock hide there. Branch that goes across the entire enclosure. Platform that I made. Water dish. Build a branch here from Reptile One. Plant, log. Good old Striker. You can probably just see his eyes. You can tell that he's in shed. The nice moon glow eyes. And if you didn't notice that he's really faded in coloration at the moment. Yeah, substrate queen mix. Oops, nothing much to it. Got some plants there. I plan on putting a rock wall in the back there, making my own. That's going to be my own little first DIY. Just need to get the stuff. And yeah, also got a hide underneath there if you guys didn't see. Yeah, this one, the doors come out. The other enclosure, the doors slide. I'm also getting rid of this tank today, hopefully. Just a spare tank I had around. Never used it. Also got stuff in there, which is just the superworm beetles. Got 3 of them in there. Trying to learn how to breed them. So that's just like self-explanatory. New with that stuff, so not really experienced in breeding them, but see how it goes. I know you got to do different substrates than that. I've just put them in there because they just came out of the second morph. But yeah, also got a spare tank up here. Nothing in it. Spare tank that I use for the lizards. When it's really stormy, they come in here. But again, I want to put Striker in here if I get this new edition by the end of the year. But due to the coronavirus, I don't think I'll be going out much anymore until that's all sorted, just to stay safe. I don't think I'll be going out for shopping and reptile food. But yeah, so that's Striker. We'll move on to the reptile pit. So out here in my backyard houses my 3 lizards. You got my bearded dragon bumblebee, my blue tongue skink Maximus, and you got my shingleback skink Dwayne the Rock Johnson. So this is my outdoor pit. It's currently 3 meters long by 1 meter wide, about 60-70 centimeters high. 3 doors, which are each a meter square each. That back door there, or back lift up gate thing, has got tarps over it, just so when it's raining, the lizards can go under cover, stays dry and stays somewhat warm. Got all these ledges that they go across, some grass that's growing in that side to keep it for the lizards to go under when they want to. They tend to use it all the time. Got the hide back there, fake rocks, got tiles as well, bricks there, big rock that took me ages to get in here, more ledges, and the substrate is just wood chips. We'll get the first lizard out because I see him right here. This is Bumblebee, my male bearded dragon. He produced some babies back in the day when I had my female Charlie, which was my first reptile ever, but sadly she passed away. I got him a year later when I got Charlie. Beautiful lizard, always likes to chill. He's a pretty relaxed bearded dragon considering he lives outside. Pretty small too, but what can you do? He's currently fed salad every day. When I can get the chance, I'll get superworms and woodies. There's always crickets running around as well, so if he wants to have that extra snack, he can. See if we can find a second lizard, and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Second lizard is Dwayne, my shingleback skink. He's my most recent animal, which was around 2 years ago, nearly 3. So he's a nice dark shingleback skink. He's the most chill reptile out of all of them. Just sits in your hand. So I can focus. There we are. And yeah, if you want any more videos on him or the other animals, let me know. I'll get the final lizard out. Back here. I'll get the blue tongue for you. So here's Maximus, my, I'm pretty sure, male eastern blue tongue skink, Queensland locality. He's a pretty big boy. If you compare sizes to a regular blue tongue, he's pretty long for an eastern, as you can see. Beautiful caramel stripes down the side of him. Always flicking his tongue because he's always curious. And yeah, so that's it for this reptile room update. If you guys want to see more on any animals, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try and get it up and running again, because currently no comments are allowed because I switched to the content for kids kind of thing, so like anyone can watch it. New YouTube guidelines. I'll try and get it up and running. Oh, Maximus, where you going? So if you like this video, please like and subscribe to see more. There'll be more uploads coming soon, and I'll talk to you all later.